Hi, I wanted to measure the current flowing into this prototype. I hooked up my amplified shunt showed in the last video, but with the first setting hardly anything is visible, and with the second the current is already too high and gets cut off. This is a replica I made of Dave Jones' Microcorn Gold. It should have the same performance as the original, and since it uses the same shunts and power supply, it has the same problem. To solve this problem, I redesigned the amplified shunt with one shunt for each decade, as suggested in the EAV blog forum. Thanks guys. With the same shunt as before, the signal gets cut up as well, but it goes much higher, since the positive output range is doubled, thanks to a new power supply. More on that later. We can now go only a decade lower. Now we can see the full signal in high resolution. This is the order in which I soldered the components. The design is a complete redesign. It uses no other ICs except the amplifiers and therefore is extremely low noise. It also uses two new amplifiers with a higher bandwidth. Make sure the switches are oriented as in this picture. Through the use of two 1.5 volt batteries as positive potential, we get a doubled output range than before. The negative range is the same as before and goes up to minus 1.5 volt with one AAA battery. Afterwards, check the positive and negative potential of the op amps with the battery test points. The 3D printed case is a bit fiddly. It's okay for now, but could be improved. For testing you can use a 10 kilo ohm resistor. Connect the amplified shunt at the low side. Always start at the highest setting, 1 mA, and work your way down until your signal starts to get cut off. Otherwise the amplifiers could be damaged. Here you can see we can get up to 3 volts on the output. In the other direction it is still 1.5 volt. For the lowest settings, the newly implemented input filtering is handy to reduce the noise. 2 capacitors can be selected. Thanks for watching. Links to parts, schematic and 3D printed case, as always, in the description.